size, you start to manage the infrastructure. Here's the better thing. When you take that flip chart and you upload it, somebody else downloads it, that permanent link is there for them. So instead of that teacher then taking that flip chart and embedding their video into it, now I have 10 copies of the same flip chart with 10 copies of the same embedded video. I have one flip chart with one link to the same piece of video. So then if you manage that at the district or the school level, changes made to that flip chart are at the district level. When they come down and they're played at the local level in the classroom, they're all using the same material, all tied back to the same video segments that were integrated into that video. And now understand, these permanent links work for any of the material that's embedded into or that's loaded into Safari Montage. So it's not just the video. We have permanent links for the images, we have permanent links for the audio files, permanent links for the interactive files. So you have the ability to incorporate all of those pieces into your flip chart and take advantage of all the material you've uploaded and are managing in the Safari Montage system.
Okay, so I'm following you correctly when I say I built a flip chart, it has the URL in it,
yes,
that identifier, and
yes,
I send it to my friend here who's been giving me nasty looks because she found out I'm the IT person in my district.
They
But
won't let me look at
but I send it to her. That address will still be in the flip chart after,
yes,
and it will still be a hot link.
yes. Because what you're doing now, and this is where it ties back to the server being at the school or the district level, as long as you guys are in the same district, accessing the same Safari Montage server, yes, you have the ability to share these flip charts with those permanent links across those.
Okay. So if I send a link across the district, then it's still going to be hot when the other teacher pops it.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes, and it will point to the exact piece because it is a unique permanent
it's a unique
link.
for that,
Yes.
for that one link. Yes, I
For
understand.
that one piece. Any questions?
Will that teacher have to have Safari Montage as well, or is it just the link that she has to click on?
They have to have Safari Montage. So, but if you're in the school, so that's a great question because Safari Montage is a school level or a district level solution. So it's not a teacher level solution.
Right.
So all the teachers within the school or within the district that has Safari Montage have access to Safari Montage.
Yeah, our district, Volusia County, just happens to have it district-wide.
Right.
So, yeah, so if I send it from, well, I wouldn't send it from my office to do that, but if somebody sent it from across the county, so it'd be hot when
Right.
the other teacher...
Well, and the great thing about it, it's not even sending it to them. It's uploading it to the Safari Montage server.
Yeah, it's hanging out at my office.
And then, here's the even greater part, so that a district finds a great flip chart. And they saw a teacher that found this dynamic flip chart and they want to make sure that everybody sees it. I want to show you something on the dashboard. On the dashboard we have a tab down at the bottom here that's called Received Content. Okay? So within Safari Montage, you can actually push content out at the district or the school level to the entire school or district, to a set of users within the Safari Montage server where you want them to see that material. So maybe you just did FCAT testing, or you're getting ready to do FCAT testing, you did the pre-testing, you found some weak areas. The district, curriculum shop says, okay, we need to reinforce in these areas. So let's build some dynamic content, let's build a dynamic playlist, or let's build a dynamic flip chart and push it out to those instructors, push it out to the teachers in those grade levels, and make sure that they've got those resources to reinforce those weak areas. It's going to show up here. As you see, I've received test 2, test 1. I've been pushing some content. Now as a teacher, I know that that's something that somebody wants me to see, right? Or it could be the professional, the PD department has content that they need to share with all the teachers. They need to have access to that. They push that out to just the teachers who now get that in their received content, can view it, can have access to it, and guess what? The administration can then go pull a report within Safari Montage to know how often that file's been opened by user, how many times, and track what's being utilized within the district. So, you start to pull all those pieces together, you see that how bringing Promethean and Safari Montage together starts to allow you to integrate digital content management with the distribution and the instruction using the active inspired tools in the active classroom. and creates a dynamic environment for delivering instruction. So that's what we're doing today. So that's what's available today to folks who have Promethean and Safari Montage at their school or their district. What I want to do is give Tim a few minutes to talk about where we're going and what we'll be able to do between Promethean and Safari Montage.
Evolution too, so I don't need money.
Okay.
So, a couple things. First of all, we're going to be interfacing to Promethean Planet, and the concept that Alex just showed you with the ability to take charts and load them in a system and do federated search and set all the standards. That integration is coming and going to be released this summer. So it will be an automatic login. You'll search Promethean Planet, you'll grab the flip chart, you'll put it on the Safari Montage server, add all the metadata, and you'll have it. So that's tremendous. That's the first step. The second thing is we're going to be interfacing into the clickers. And that is that when you come up here, you'll do a video, you can do a assessment, those type of things, get the clicker, bring the document in, and all those results will be stored on a centralized server. So we'll know how the class is doing at a centralized location and a localized location within the system. That also is going to give you a way to come back and say, okay, from a district perspective, we need to send this video out or create this playlist on this particular area with flip charts that we haven't done real well. And I have districts already doing that with videos sending back out. So those are our two big initiatives for the next phase. Is first of all, taking Planet, integrating Planet into the system, loading those in, setting standards, rights, and facilitate them at the district level, whether that comes from a teacher or the district, and bringing those items down. The second piece is integrating the clicker so that we can basically go through that playlist, do clicker, do an active inspire, do a test result, and store that data within the district so they can see how everything's going.
Okay, here's my question, and maybe a Promethean question here. Will you guys interface with the clickers? Will it be expressions and votes, or will it just be expressions?
It will be both.
Yes!
It has to be both.
Has to be both.
It will also be their new VR
I've got
virtual.
teachers sitting
Yeah.
with votes going, whoa,
Right.
so,
What am I
yeah.
gonna- yes,
Well,
that-
yeah, we've got the SDK for the virtual piece as well, so the
Oh, okay.
VR
The
version
VR,
of the
the
expression.
VRs will be, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So
All right, let me ask a question then. On your quizzes, will they tap into the same way as the expressions? Because we build questions within the expressions now.
yes.
But it'd be kind of nice, actually. Sometimes there's a little hard to get exactly what you want, and the quiz is on yours, so they also
They will talk to, yes.
They'll talk to the expressions.
Yes.
And
Is that
that
the words
votes.
I want?
Yes.
Yes, they will. Okay.
Thank you,
That's
sir.
it.
So that's all we have in terms of the presentation. Are there any questions? Anything that we can answer for you about
No,
the system?
you guys just made my life so much easier.
That's our job.
That's what we like to hear. Well, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to join us. We
Thank you
appreciate you
so
sitting
much.
here. If you have any questions, the floor is open till 2:30. You know where our booth is located because I think all of you have been there.
Yes.
Feel free to stop by and catch us. There is some information about the Promethean Safari Montage relationship on the back table there.
Okay,
Kind
good.
of
All right.
some of the solution sets and what we have in place.
Cool.
I think for you folks, it's probably not as big a factor because you have both already.
Right.
But we are building the relationship to allow Promethean to actually incorporate our solution as part of their active classroom sale. So as they work with districts to be able to incorporate this solution right within their infrastructure.
But the literature will be helpful for me to share with my principals who are going, well, I have Montage, and I have this, and I have that, and how's this all going to work together? So,
And I
yeah.
will tell you that the flash animation that I showed you is going to be posted at Promethean World/Safari, I think is what it is.
Okay.
It's also at www.safarimontage.com. You go to our homepage, you will see a section on Promethean, and you can click and get that same flash animation that I showed you. So you can have those pieces.
So we'll back up.
Also to give you some support, I don't know if you guys noticed, we've been doing some filming during FETC
Yes.
with some key customers, Sarasota, Florida, Forsyth, Georgia, are doing some video testimonials to talk about Safari Montage and Promethean being utilized together. And so we'll be posting that as well on both of our sites to provide you some testimonials. And as we grow, we'll be sharing best practices on our sites to help customers understand how to utilize the solutions.
I haven't looked at your website in a long time.
Well, thank you once again. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
We have